Good morning, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for what I hope to be a lovely practice through the internet, through however you're joining me today, whether you're taking part live or whether you're joining me later. I want to invite you to come down to your mat and just sit in your easy pose with your legs crossed in front of you. And just start to take some nice big deep breaths. Just start to relax your mind, relax your body. And just become aware of yourself. Become aware of what's going on around you. But then bring your thoughts back to your breath. Make yourself aware of what's going on in your mind. And then bring yourself back to your breath. During today's class, I want to help you and guide you in a practice to help you with the releasing of thoughts and feelings that may no longer serve you for the greater good. They may have bubbled up over recent weeks, certainly through the situations that we find ourselves in. And as our lives have been changed and challenged and our circumstances have been taken out of our control, we may need to just really let go and just free ourselves of all of the binds that we find ourselves dealing with. These feelings of fear and uncertainty, impatience, anxiety, they only dim our personal light and blur what we see, what we look at ahead of us, and what we see within us. And although at times these emotions may serve us well, right now in this moment, they don't. And we need to let go and free ourselves of all of these ties that we feel bound to, and know that we are enough right now in this moment. So here in Sukasana, legs are crossed and the knees are fallen open down towards the mat. And I want you to lift up through your chest, lift up through the crown of your head, and allow your shoulders to just fall away from your ears. You can bring your palms up to the sky, or you can have them facing down, whatever's comfortable for you. And just start to bring awareness to your breath. Begin to let go of any physical tension within the body. Bringing up through the crown, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck. Just feel into your sit bones. Just notice how your body is feeling as you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. If you want to close your eyes during today's practice, then that's absolutely fine. Just find yourself, find your breath. Just taking a few breaths here, just to center yourself. Root down into the floor through the sit bones. And lift the heart. Tuck the chin slightly, just bring length into the neck. Releasing tension as you do. And just be present in your body. Breathe in through your nose. And feel how the body responds as you release the air from your lungs. If you prefer, right here in your Sukasana, you can sit yourself onto a block or a folded blanket just to bring a little bit more height into your pelvis and maybe a little bit more comfort. Just close your eyes. So for thousands of years, humans have inhabited this planet harmoniously coexisting with many other animals, organisms, and the environment. But in recent times, humankind has taken a little bit more than it's given back. And Mother Nature, Gaia herself, has become tired and maybe even feels a little bit unappreciated. Nature has taken back what was once hers, The seas are cleaner, the animals roam wild through our streets, and the ozone has started to repair and heal in the short space of time that we've been at home. Maybe this experience will teach us that it is time to give Mother Earth some well overdue love and thanks for all that she does for us. So as you're holding yourself here in Sukasana, set your intention for today's practice. Or maybe join me in mine today, which is to cultivate and share love and compassion for self, for others, and for Mother Earth herself. Inhale, bring your hands up overhead, bringing the palms together. Exhale, pull that intention into the heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up, lock that intention in between the palms. Exhale, through the nose, down to heart center. One more time, inhale, bring the arms up, keep the shoulders relaxed. And exhale, bringing that intention down to heart center. Lock it in. Feel free to repeat your intention in your head or out loud. This practice is yours. Just take a few more deep breaths. Bring the shoulders rolling back and down. Bring the hands back down to the knees. Good. As we move into Sukasana, we're going to sequence a few stretch moves. So I want you to gently lower your left ear towards the left shoulder, keeping the shoulders down. Allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears. And with your inhale, scoop the left arm up and over, placing the fingers just above the right ear. Just gently allow the weight of the arm to just ease that stretch. Open through the side of the neck, create space between the ear and the shoulder. And just hold here for a few breaths. Allow the head to just gently drop into the shoulder a little bit more. Go for 2 more rounds of breath. And as you exhale, gently bring the arm back up, round onto your knee, lifting the head back to center. And I invite you to just feel your body through each movement that we make, through each sequence that we perform today, each moment that you have, to just connect with the body and feel how it feels. As you inhale your next breath, just allow your right ear to fall down towards your right shoulder, keeping that space, creating more space through the left side between the ear and the shoulder. Inhale, bring the right arm up, bring the fingers just above the left ear. And again, just gently allow the weight of your arm to just gently ease that stretch. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Just hold it here for 2 more rounds of breath. As you exhale, just gently bring that right arm back down. Ease your head back to center. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring that length back into the spine. As you inhale your next breath, just bring your left hand round to the mat slightly behind you. And exhale, bring the right hand round to the left thigh. Just gently ease yourself through into a rotation. Hold it here. Keep that length through the spine. Keep your chin slightly tucked. Bring the length up through the neck. Your shoulders down away from your ears. Start to feel the space that you're creating in your body. Breath. Exhale your next breath. Gently draw yourself back through center. And then bringing your right hand down just to the mat behind you. And inhale, bringing the left hand round to the right thigh. Open the spine, stretching round. Melting the shoulders down away from the ears, keeping that length. Feel your body rooting down into Mother Earth as you twist. One more round of breath. Feel the ribs open as you inhale. And with your next out breath, just gently drawing yourself back through. Thank you for a moment here. Feel the body, feel the breath. Inhale, bring the left hand back down onto the mat, just on beside you, just next to your hip. Floating your right arm up and over, keep your sit bones planted down, slide the left hand away, gently ease yourself into a side bend. Exhale, sit deep into the sit bones, lengthen through the crown, reaching up. Keeping the shoulders down, just melting them away from the ears, keeping that space open, taking your breath in through the nose. Feel this delicious opening between the ribs and the hips. Feel those tiny little muscles in between the ribs just stretching open. Lengthen into your stretch with your exhales. Root down through your sit bones. And exhale, floating your arm back up and over, bringing yourself tall. Bring the hands out to the floor next to you. Inhale, float the left arm up, slide the right away. Keep those sit bones rooting down. Open through the left side body. Melting the shoulder away from the ear. Lifting through the crown of the head, lengthen through the spine. And feel the muscles, feel the body opening and closing as you fill your lungs with air, fresh, clean air. Feel the opening of the ribs. Exhale, feel yourself sink deeper. Two more rounds of breath here. In through the nose. Out through the nose. One more inhale. And exhale, float the arm up and over, bringing yourself back to your easy pose. Sukasana. Length through the body. So from easy pose, we're going to take ourselves into eagle arms. Start to work through the upper body, through the shoulders. So exhale and place the outer part of your left elbow on the inside of your right elbow. And just twist your arms. You can grip the hands. Just keep those shoulders open. Again, feeling the work. If you're struggling here, grip the wrist. Just try and bring that pose to a nice, comfortable point. Just hold here for 4 rounds of breath. In and out. As you exhale your next breath, your 4th breath, gently untwine your arms, bring them down. Roll the shoulders back and down, bring length back into the spine, and then the other side. So bringing the right elbow into the left. Twist the arms again if you struggle. Just take your hand around your wrist. Keep those shoulders rooting down, melting away from the ears. Feel the space between the shoulder blades. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, lifting up. 2 more rounds of breath. And as you exhale your next breath, your 4th breath, gently untwine your arms, bringing them back, taking your arms out in front. We just want to take our thumbs inside our fists, rolling the fingers around, just gently rotating your palms in the middle of the chakra, wrist rotations, nice and gently. Before we put weight through the wrists, just really opening out, going back the other way, round, round, couple more. Beautiful. Bring the arms back down. As you inhale, gently uncross your legs, swing them to one side. We're coming over into our tabletop position. So you want to have your knees and your hips in line, stacking your hips over your knees, stacking your shoulders gently over your shoulders, wrists over your shoulders over your wrists, sorry. And just gently holding here, fold the toes under and just pull yourself in. Pull your shoulders away, lengthen through the spine. Draw your lower tummy up and knit your ribs down, bringing them together and just level the spine. Beautiful, just find your pose, spreading your fingers and just rooting down into your hands. Roll your biceps forward slightly to create that space in your chest, pulling your collarbones away from one another. And as you inhale, arch the spine up, pull the pelvis under, come into cow pose. Rooting through the hands, and as you exhale, dropping the spine, tilt the pelvis up into cat pose. Just move with your breath. Cow pose. And cat pose. Open the spine. Up and down. Feel the wave of energy that's coming up from your root chakra. Up the spine. Enlivening all of those energy circles, all of those wheels of chakra, energy up your body. Beautiful. Good. One more round of breath. And as you inhale, just drawing yourself nice and level, bringing the shoulders down away from the ears. Keeping your body engaged, bringing your weight down into your fingers as well, spreading your fingers wide. And as you inhale, gently taking the weights from one leg and one hand and just extending. Hold your pose. Stretch the toes to one wall, the fingers to the other wall, keeping your strength through your body. If you want to add movement here, create some heat, draw the elbow and the knee together underneath, and then back out. If this feels a little bit too intense, you can try and bring blocks under your hands, take pressure away from your wrists a little bit. And if that's still too intense, bring yourself to child's pose and give yourself a stretch. Good, we're going to hold it here for a couple more breaths. And as you exhale, just drawing back in. Cow pose as you inhale, drawing the belly up towards the spine. Cat pose, drawing the spine back down to the floor. Feel that energy charging up through the chakras. Beautiful. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bring your gaze up. And then as you inhale, level the spine. Knit the ribs in. And then with your other arm and leg, just again, gently stretch. Fingers towards one wall, toes to the other, lengthen through the spine, draw your shoulder away from your ears. Again, bring heat to the movement if you want to, just extend and contract, bringing the elbow and the knee underneath. And again, if this feels a little bit too much, bringing yourself into child's pose if you need to. Having a rest. This is your practice, so you do as you feel. All of the things I'm asking of you, they're suggestions. Just here as a guide. Good. 2 more rounds of breath. Gently drawing the hand back down to the floor. And again, cow pose as you inhale, looking down towards your thighs. Exhale, bring your gaze to the point where the ceiling meets the wall. Cow pose. Cow pose. And exhale, cow pose. Beautiful. Rolling your toes under as you bring your spine back to a level neutral position. Preparing yourself for downward facing dog. So just nice big gentle breath. Roll up over the toes. Bring the heels down into the floor. Activate the muscles. Lift your knees and draw the inside of your thighs back towards the back wall of the room. Turn your biceps forward, lengthen through the spine, allow your head to hang. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. Spread your fingers as well, just charge your energy, bringing your energy through the earth. Good. When you're ready, you're going to come up onto your tiptoes. Gently wave your energy forwards, bringing your weight over your shoulders, bringing it to plank. You can always come to your knees in your plank. Remembering to breathe, keep that energy charged. You're coming onto the tiptoes, pushing the hips back, lowering the heels into the floor, keep that belly tucked. Drawing the ribs in towards each other, hips up, charge that energy, bring the inside thighs to the back of the room. Beautiful. Up onto the tiptoes, shift that weight forward. Drop out for a breath in. Okay, we're going to speed it up. Bring the toes. Lower the heels. Hold for a breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale onto the tiptoes. Weight forward. For the exhale. Lovely. Toes up. Hips back to the ceiling. Drawing yourself into the floor. Hold for the inhale. Exhale. Gently start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Staying here for forward fold. Good. Halfway lift. Inhale. Lengthen through the back. Lengthen through the spine. Lift through the crown of the head. Exhale. Forward fold. A little micro bend in the knee if it feels a little bit too much. And as you exhale, we're going to come back through to downward dog. Pushing the weight back. Spreading those fingers. One more time. Up onto the tippy toes. Wave the body weight forwards over the shoulders. Draw into the plank. Beautiful. Inhale. Back onto the tippy toes. Into that downward dog. Easing those heels down into the floor. Don't worry if you can't get your heels down. Just nice and gently, just trying to ease them down. You can bend the knees if you need to, just pedal the feet down. And this time we're just going to take tilly little steps and just bring the feet towards the hands this time. We're going to the front of the mat. Forward fold here. Again, have that bend in the knees if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift, straight back. Shins or thighs or the floor. Exhale. As you inhale, bring yourself up, bring the hands up above the head, palms to touch. Exhale, come to Tadasana. Beautiful. So here we're going to go for a little bit of a sun salutation now. If you are well versed with your sun salutation, excuse me, I need a bit of a drink. Create some heat in the body there. Just listen to your body as we go through the sun salutation. Starting here in Tadasana. Find your ground. Rooting yourself through the floor. Lengthen up through the spine. Lifting all 10 toes up off the floor. Bringing weight into all four corners of the feet. Finding that balance. Lift the knees and lower the toes. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale, sweep the arms out, bring them to prayer position above the head. And as you exhale, very gently going into your back bend. Beautiful, deep breath in as you exhale, bring the arms down, sweeping forwards in for your forward fold. Halfway lift. And as you exhale, you bring yourself back into your forward fold. Stepping your right leg back and your left leg back. And as you exhale, you can come to your knees if you need to. Keep the elbows tight. You're lowering into Chaturanga Dandasana. Moving the hips, chest, forehead down, pushing up, bringing yourself into Cobra. Only lift as far as you're happy in your Cobra. If you'd rather come to Sphinx and back bend there, that's absolutely fine. Deep breath in, roll the toes under. Drawing back up into your downward dog, heels to the floor. Stepping your feet forwards. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Exhale, float the arms up. Hands up, prayer position above the head, back bend. And again, bring yourself tall. Hands down through your heart center. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And forward fold. Bringing length through the spine, roll the shoulders back and away. Step the feet back. First the right, then the left. Elbows in tight, lowering yourself into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Knees, hips, into your cobra. Lower those shoulders away from the ears. Roll the toes under, deep breath. Into your downward dog. Lovely. Inhale, step feet forwards, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, length through the spine, flat back. Forward fold as you inhale. Bending those knees if you need to. And inhale, float the arms up. Hands to prayer. Back bend. Good. Down. Okay, we're going to do half this time. So when we get to the downward dog, we change. Good. Inhale. Arms up above the head. Into your back bend. Inhale, forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift, flat back. Hands on the shins if you need to. Exhale, forward fold. And stepping the right leg back. Stepping the left leg back into your downward dog. And easing those heels into the floor gently. Charging the inside thigh to the back of the room. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Spreading the fingers, engaging your energy through the earth. Give back as much as you receive. The earth underneath you. As you inhale your next breath, bring the left foot forward in between the hands. Gently turning that back foot so the toes are pointing towards the front right corner of your mat. Inhale, making sure your knee is over your ankle. Bringing yourself up into warrior one. Melt those shoulders away from the ears. Feel the depth of your warrior one. Vinyasa. Pushing your weight back into the razor edge of your back foot. Beautiful. Inhale. Making sure that your hips are forward, drawing your back hip forward slightly. Keeping that engagement. Drawing the lower tummy up towards the ribs, knitting the ribs in and down. Good, lovely. Inhale. Bringing the arms down, taking yourself to warrior two. Turning your hips slightly more outwards. Keeping the foot in exactly the same place. No need to move. Once you've found your pose, just glance down your arms, stare out, gazing towards your middle finger. Feel the heat in your body rising. Feel the energy coming up through the air. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. On your next breath in, flip the front hand, reverse your warrior. Beautiful. Keep that belly muscle going. Keep your shoulders away from those ears. Good. Inhale, drawing yourself back to warrior two. Back to warrior one. And as you inhale, bring the hands down. Taking yourself back to your downward dog. Open through the body. Heels in towards the floor when you're ready. Inhale, bring the right foot forward between the hands. Just gently turn those toes on the back foot towards the front corner of your mat. Find your posture. Inhale, warrior one. Melt the shoulders down away from the ears, turn the biceps in. Stretch the fingertips up, feel the energy, bring the energy up. Lower belly's engaged. Ribs are knitting down, shoulders are melting away. Inhale, bring the arms down. Bring the hips around a little bit. Warrior two. Bring that glance down the long finger. Draw that back hip around a little bit. Just keep pulling this front hip, making sure the knee is stacked over the ankle, making sure it's pulling round. Make sure it's straight. Lengthen up, and as you exhale this time, as you inhale this time, just bring your back hand towards the back of your mat. Feel the engagement come a little bit stronger. Your next inhale, flip the front hand, reverse the warrior. Good. Melt them shoulders away from the ears. When you're ready, inhale, come back to warrior two. Round to warrior one. Hands down. Send that back foot forward. Coming back to your downward dog. And as you inhale, bringing your knees down. Gently bringing your heels together, bringing your big toes together, your hips down over your heels. Just bring yourself to your child's pose. You can have your arms up towards the top of the mat, or you can bring them down by your side, whatever feels most comfortable for you. You can bring a block under the head if you want to. Once you're here, if your forehead is down, you can maybe bring the spine up, 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 up. Engage the thighs, open the collarbones. Draw down. If you want to, this is completely suggestive, you can keep yourself lifted into your bridge, bringing your hands to a bind underneath, pushing up. Release the bind, lower the back. When you come down, just bring the knees up, wrapping the arms around your shins. Just give yourself a little bit of a roll around the floor there, just make it feel nice. Allow the body to just melt into the ground. Bringing the feet back down. This time bringing the feet slightly wider. So keep them round about the width of your mat. And when you're ready, just letting the knees drop around to one side. Keep the shoulders down on the floor. Moving with your breath one side to the other. Just open up through that lower back. Try and create space in your lower back. Try and feel the movement coming through, opening the hip, opening the lower back. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. melt them down. Try and get your shoulder blades flat to the floor if you can. Just muscles drawing up and then the ribs knitting in. One more round each way. As you come through center, just taking your breath, feeling your body, pulling the lower back down to the floor. Try and feel your back of your coccyx, your hip bones, your seat bones, all pulling down into the floor. Bring the knees up into the chest, just roll around here. Try and feel where that spine is, feel what's going on. And then when you're ready, try and reach through. You can either grab your toes and bind to your toes with your first two fingers, or you can take your hands to the inside of your arches or outside, wherever it feels comfortable for you, drawing the knees up towards your armpits and pulling that lower back down into the floor, and then facing the soles of the feet towards the ceiling, pulling yourself into happy baby. Where it feels comfortable for you, really try. Open through. If you want, you can maybe try and straighten one leg. Back in. Straighten the other leg. Back in. Again, if you want to, you can hold under the soles of the feet. If you want, you might be able to pull your legs in a little bit more if you do it this way. Pushing the heels. Engage the toes. Pull the toes towards the shins. And again, rolling around. Roll, roll, roll. Ease through the body. What feels good for you? What's nice for your body? Draw the knees in together. To chest. Just lower your left foot to the floor. Bring your right heel to the knee. Just open the hip into the floor. And then just bring the foot off the floor. Taking the hands behind your thigh. Bring yourself into that stretch again, trying to keep your shoulder blades down on the floor, length through the neck, shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful stretch. Just remind yourself as you're moving through one posture to another, remind yourself that you are enough. You are enough. And the world loves you. Mother Nature loves you. As you inhale, bring that foot back down to the floor, unraveling the legs and swap over, bringing the heel, the left heel to the right knee, and again, drawing up, opening the hip out. Just allow yourself to feel happy. Allow yourself to know that you are safe and that you are enough. You are loved. You are supported. You're ready, just gently bringing that foot down. Lowering the legs down. Taking yourself through to corpse. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your body to relax. Allow your body to ease down into the nose. Close your eyes and inhale through the nose. Feel the air coming into your oxygen, into your lungs. Feel that oxygen coming in. Melting your body down, just sinking into the floor. Make yourself really comfortable. You may want a folded blanket under your hips, maybe under your head, maybe under both, whatever feels good for you. You may even want to wrap yourself in your blanket. That's absolutely fine. Your decision. Begin to bring your attention to your body. Let go. And feel your back surrendering into the ground. Sinking as though on warm sand. Feel the ground support you as you sink deeper into your body. Inhale, feel the warmth of Mother Earth, the love that she holds for all. Exhale, release that which no longer serves you. Know that you are enough and that you are loved. Inhale, feel the body become one with the energy of Earth. Exhale, release all tension. Give yourself permission to do nothing. Release your thoughts and your fears and your judgments. Let go of all, knowing that what you need will still be there afterwards. Right now, there is nothing else to do. There is nowhere else to be. But just know that hope is on the horizon. Use this time to spread warmth, joy, and compassion to yourself, to others, and to nature. Only if and when you are ready, inhale and slowly start to bring yourself back into the room. Keeping your eyes closed, just feel the sensations of your body. Bring oxygen around all of your limbs. Gently start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Maybe turn your head from side to side. Stretch the arms up overhead. Stretch the toes down towards the wall. Bring yourself back into your body. When you're ready, in your own time, just gently roll over onto one side. Bring yourself up to seated. You can keep yourself snuggled in your blanket. Just keep your eyes closed. When you come to seated, bring your palms together and rub to create heat. Those eyes closed. When you've got some heat between the hands, place your hands over your eyes, blinking that warmth in, drinking it in. And then gradually bring the hands away. Bring the palms together back at the heart center. I hope you found stillness today in your practice. I hope